What's happening, people? So today we are in the city of Derry and I'm going to take you about, see a few places, go to a few things. I don't really know Derry too well, but we're back with a vlog. So everyone please like, subscribe, comment, hype, everything. But we're going to take you about Derry. We're going to try and find a few fun facts. Maybe have a Guinness. Don't know about the Guinness because I'm literally a fat mess and I'm trying to stay off a drink. Oh. Just got me out on timer, laughing because I thought my camera was broke there, but we're all good. Set it on the wall there. But I'm outside the Free Derry Corner, this is called. And you know what, this hall used to be houses and all, and it actually, the name you're now entering Free Derry. Where that comes from is there was these university students in Berkeley, and they were like having a protest, and they were having like a sit-in protest, and they had a sign in the university saying you are now entering Free Berkeley. So that's where, and then Eamon McCann, a guy from Derry, came up and says you're now entering Free Derry, and then someone actually wrote it on the wall. But I'm not gonna lie and say I know everything about Derry, but we'll go down and see what we know. We can see there's a big Easter lily. For anyone that doesn't know, the Easter lily sort of is like a symbol of republicanism, and it's like Republicans wear an Easter lily at Easter, funny enough, and that's to sort of represent Republican Patriot Dead. But I'm actually at a wee memorial garden here, so we'll go in and record it. So this is basically just for anyone, like, so it says there, the Derry Brigade of the Irish Republican Army. And anyone who like was in the IRA from Derry and died in active service and stuff, they'll be remembered there. But it has loads of history. Like, Derry would probably be really famous for the Derry Girls, obviously. And then it's really famous for, obviously, like, the Troubles. You know, Bloody Sunday was one of the most famous things happened in this whole country. So we'll go and have a look around here. Let's get into it. Or we get into this video, I just want to make one thing perfectly clear. See sparkling water, it's stinking. Shops shouldn't sell it. I went into the shop and bought myself a water, which I thought was normal water, but it was sparkling. Sparkling water stinking. If you put a wee bit of dilute in it, it might be alright, but it is absolutely rotten. And anyone disagrees, click off this video. I don't even want you watching it. We're joking. Watch till the end. Like, subscribe, share, hype. Stand outside the Guildhall, which is a very famous building in Derry. And I'm wondering, like, how did they build these buildings? Like, how did they build them? I have no idea. Like, 1890 it opened, so like in 1890, how did they know to build it? It was burnt down twice. I think last time was like 1972, but it's still standing this day. It's a listed building as well, so it's still standing to this day. But like, how did they build it? I think it was built as like, I don't know what it was really built for, but I think it was built for like something to do with London and the fact that like it was a place you could go and like sit out. But it's the only remaining Guildhall in the whole island of Ireland. So sorry, from 1890, and you wonder like, how did they build it? That's what I'm wondering. Like, and now it's used for tourists and all. There's a few Mormons. We'll see if we can get them on the camera. What's happening, lads? All good? Where are you from?
I'm from Honduras.
Honduras? I'm from Ireland.
Ireland.
What are you? Are you Mormons?
Which part of Ireland are you?
I'm from Belfast.
Belfast?
Yeah.
So,
How long are you going to be here for?
a couple of weeks.
You're not here for like 2 years or something? He's on a mission?
Well, in Ireland, I've been here for 7 months, 8 months.
And did you know each other before us?
No.
And you can't go on your phone or nothing, can't you now?
I mean, we literally just got put together.
And you can't contact your family or nothing?
We can.
Can you?
Just once a week, we can. They can
Jesus,
send us
crazy.
messages and emails through.
And where are you going to next? When do you go home?
I go home in 10 months.
Can you not wait? Are you happy here?
Yeah.
Are you just staying in Belfast or Derry the whole time? Where do you stay, in a house?
We got like accommodations.
Class here, nice to meet you anyway.
Nice to meet
All right,
you. Do you
see
have like
later.
a YouTube channel?
Yeah, I have a YouTube channel, Piercy Wearsey, you call it. Can you go on the internet? Yeah. 2 Mormons, alright. You can say whatever you want, like I couldn't care about religion. But they're 2 kids, they were about 18, 19 probably. And it just like, your mum was from Honduras. And he's just shipped into a different country, like. It's mad, fuck it, saying I was 18, my mum was still wiping my bum. You know what I mean? These boys are over from Honduras, I don't know where the other one was from. And they're just over here as if life's normal, do you know what I mean? And like, obviously I don't believe in what they believe in, but they're spreading what they think is the good word. So, fair play to these lads. Video, is it okay to record?
All right.
Yeah? Yeah. So, a guy stopped me here and he says that in here is open for a few minutes. So it's the first Derry Presbyterian church. It's a listed building. So we'll go and see what's happening. I wasn't even recording there, I think I just took my camera out to start the recording and he just seen me. And he said, go ahead, go on in. So I'll walk in here. I'm almost sure it's a church like, so I want to be a wee bit respectful. I'll just walk in here and see what's happening. Never ever been in a Presbyterian church. Big like. So just walk through here, see what it's all about. It's obviously a really old building. Never ever been in. I don't think I've been in a Presbyterian church, but I think I've been in a Protestant church. Here's all stuff about it, but look, it's just like same as what a Catholic church looks like, to be honest. The Royal British Legion. See if I can get in over here. I don't want to like disrespect anything or anything like that. Not that there's a wee lift and everything. Gets you up. But well, I've never really seen Catholic churches like that. It has all them upstairs now, but it looks pretty cool. Don't really know what way Mass works for Protestants or anything like that, but this is obviously the first ever Presbyterian church that was in Derry. You know what I mean? I'd love to know if people are still going to it or what's a crack. Right, mate? What's happening? Just doing a wee YouTube video here. Do you work here?
Well,
do you?
They don't pay me, so is
do you know? You volunteer?
Yeah.
Is this the first ever church here?
This is the first Presbyterian church
Is
in
it?
the city.
Is
it's
it?
The only one outside the walls. It's been here since the siege, since 1690. At the end of the siege, Queen Mary paid for the land that the church is now sitting on and a meeting house.
Yeah.
And then in 1760, 70, 80, meeting house was too small, so they built the building.
And see, would there still be people still using it today?
Oh yeah.
Still in use?
I still have a church, yeah.
And what days would the guy going to be on?
Mornings.
I'm a Catholic myself, like, so I've never even been in a Presbyterian church.
Sunday morning.
Yeah, and what, just Sundays would it be?
Just Sunday. Well, things like bowling club,
yeah.
Men's club.
And would there be funerals and stuff held here?
Oh,
yeah.
Actually, there's a wedding here in about 5 weeks' time.
Is there?
Yeah.
And would it be busy enough then? Yeah, on the weekend?
Yeah, well, not compared to, about 1750, 1800.
Yeah, it would have been really busy. That's mad, because I was reading there that there's been obviously like loads of wars and obviously the conflict here, and it's still standing. It's a listed building then?
That's grade 2 listed building, yes.
Yeah.
It is. In 2000 we had dry rot.
What did you?
The whole place was gutted. That's why it looks 400 years old, but it looks fresh.
And how long have you been here yourself?
Me? 40 years now.
Have you? Yeah. And would you be practicing, like, would you be, would you go? And what way would that work? Is it just a minister, or would it be a mate?
A minister, and then the church is governed by a kirk session, which is sort of looks after the spiritual side, and the church committee, which looks after the nuts and bolts and electricity bills and things like that.
It's class wee building, like, and even all the Bibles and all sitting out. You wouldn't, like, if I would go to a Catholic mass, you wouldn't have a Bible sitting out. It would just be like a leaflet would be sitting out with each prayer to say. But
those Bibles are probably very often what you see in a Presbyterian church is somebody presents.
Oh yeah.
There's handbooks out there. You'll see somebody.
And would you have different speakers during it? Would it always just be the same person speaking, or?
Well, at the moment, our minister's just resigned. He's moved to another church. So we don't have a minister. So
Oh.
we bring in what they call
Like-
lay preachers. And
Yeah, and they
accredited
come in.
preachers, and ministers come from.
Have you ever done a bit of preaching yourself, or
Oh, I did it once.
did you? And was it not for you, or?
In here, I was actually in here.
Yeah. Would you never do it again?
Oh, probably would. It's just I'm not qualified to do.
Oh,
You know, just sort of.
Do you have to? How do you?
Trainer, you see,
Yeah.
by profession.
How do you get qualified for it?
To be a minister,
Yeah.
you attend the Union College in Belfast for
Do you?
3 years. I think a degree.
Is it?
Yeah, degree in theology, basically. And then you've got to sort of pass various tests. And
Do you?
things like that. Yeah.
It's
So
really interesting. Like the piano's lovely as well, so it is.
Oh,
The
aye.
piano,
I sort of fell into the grab and then we got to refurbish the place.
burn it.
But you know McGee College up there?
Yeah.
McGee College was originally built to train Presbyterian ministers. full
Serious?
stop.
That was it. That was the whole.
That was his
And
rule
that,
of the size of it.
And they have to go up to Belfast now to get it.
No, they all go to Union College, but the very
Yeah.
few ministers come out now, you know.
Yeah. Is it? Would you say like younger people, like sort of my age, say I'm 31, would you get much people sort of getting into that life? Do you think? Nah.
Some, very few.
Yeah, because I know, like, in my own religion, like, that we're getting a lot of priests coming from, like, the likes of Poland or Africa, and they're coming in.
You get a lot of priests from India as well.
And because of the fact that there's not a lot of, like, priests from here, say, Belfast or here, coming up and wanting to be priests, you know.
It's the same in Ireland.
And it's the same in even, like, churches, like, the amount of people going on a Saturday or Sunday.
Yeah.
You know, it's dwindling down.
All organised religions just
Yeah.
dying down slowly. You know, our
Do you think,
congregations
do you know, would you know any reason for that, do you think, personally, or? I think
are young.
it's a lot more distractions, I would say, these days, wouldn't it?
Distractions. I think people tend to get a wee bit more cynical as well.
Yeah. Would you say like social media would have a part to play in it maybe?
I thought of a big part, you know.
Yeah.
Youngsters like the toys. And
Yeah.
They don't really have that in church.
Yeah.
To be honest, I mean, none of our religions have done themselves any favours.
No.
With all the scandals going
Yeah.
on for all religions.
Yeah, definitely agree with that. Like,
And people are kind of losing a bit of faith in.
yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy to see. It's my first ever time in a Presbyterian
welcome.
church. Well, thank you. It was nice to meet you. What's your name?
Campbell.
Pierce.
Campbell.
Nice to meet you. Okay, mate.
I'll give you a wee booklet.
Oh, yeah, no worries.
I'll give you that.
Is it just here? Where's the rain on anyway? What's this, a wee booklet about the church?
History of the church, and
Yeah.
even a history of Presbyterianism as well.
Brilliant. I'll have a wee read home on the way home.
You know the museum out the back?
I didn't go into it, no.
The museum out there.
Yeah, brilliant. Thanks very much. We'll see you later. Cheers. So there's a wee tour there I got there of a Presbyterian church. Anyone looking at me, by the way, I am really rough at the minute. I'm trying to grow my hair out and I haven't been to the barbers. I can't shave my own beard because my hands are so shaky. But I picked a really bad day to do an outside vlog because it is absolutely pouring down. It is going to be thunderstorms today. So it is. But we'll move on here, crack on. I just went in there by pure chance and that guy started talking to me. But we'll move on. Quick one, that guy there, like, just brought me into their church, showed me it. I'm not gonna lie and say I'm the most religious person in the world. Like, I believe in God and all that, but I'm really, like, I'm not fully religious. But brought me in and fair play to him. Or like, he even pointed out his own church. Like, I'm saying, like, nah, no one goes to mass. Like, very rare people my age go to mass or anyone else. And he even said himself that the scandals with that, not just in like other churches, he even pointed at his own church and said the scandals don't help it a lot because there's a lot of like a lack of trust and all there with churches and all. That's what I think anyway. I know a few priests and they're sound as like they're legends, but he was a legend. He was sound. Sort of like have this thing. Yeah, it was weird like walking into a different type of church, but he's sound. Couldn't have made you feel any more comfortable. You know what I mean? Walking down the walls of Derry, the Derry walls. I'll actually see if I can get a better view here. But like, look at the view. You have the whole view of Derry, and I can actually see a famous mural down there. You'll not be able to see it in this camera. Jesus, I'm getting drenched here. But I'm walking down the Derry walls, and the Derry walls were set up, I think like 1600s or something they were built. And it was to stop, like, obviously people attacking the city. Oh my God, it's lashing. And then they were never ever breached. There was a time like here was attacked for 105 days or something, and the walls were never breached. So, and they're still standing here today. They're just like big. It's weird just walking along. I don't know why they're still up. There's a wee graveyard as well. But I want to see the view of the city from here. There's Bernadette McCoskey you'll be able to see on this mural, and then there's more murals down there, but we're going to go. There's a GA ground over there. But the view of the city up here, I don't think you'll get a better view. The only other view I can compare it to really of a city that I know is in Belfast, when you got like the Black Mountain we would have, or Cave Hill when you got that. But like, even when you're walking along here, there's all wee history points, you know what I mean? Now, I'm not going to turn around and say I'm an expert in Derry history, because I'm seriously not. I'm just going to walk about here like a tourist for a couple of hours, see what we can see, and maybe may just nip in for a Guinness. I don't know, my glasses are all wet here, but there's like loads of cannons and all still here. But it's some spot, like, I'm almost sure the Bonfire was, like, controversial Bonfire was here the other day. Almost sure it was down there. We'll see if we can get to it. We'll go down and we'll see the bonfires, all stuff like that there. But there's still cannons and stuff on these walls. See here, there's still cannons and all. They obviously would have been shooting down, because Derry is such a hilly city. It's so hilly. Almost sure that bonfire was down there. I'm talking to some guy was texting me looking at Calvin Harris tickets, and he's from Derry, so I'll actually shoot him a message and say where was that bonfire, and I'll see if I can see any of the aftermath of the bonfire. It was on the middle of the road. I was actually supposed to go up to it, but I had a football match that day and I couldn't get up because my time football was over, and then I was wrecked and all. So, but we're here now, and we'll go and see some more of Derry. Walking around this wee part, I've noticed there's a good bit of tourists. There's a real different vibe to here in Belfast. I don't know what it is, but this mural here, that's a girl called Bernadette Devlin, or Bernadette McCoskey, and she was the youngest woman at the time that ever, I don't know if she still is, to ever be elected to the UK Parliament. She sat in Westminster. She actually ended up getting expelled from it because she slapped another MP because of something he said about Derry or something like that. But she had him slapped, and then she ended up getting through to the Parliament. But this here is another photo. I think this is during the Battle of the Bogside maybe. And this is actually a mural of a photo that was taken of a guy. I'm going to say his name was Paddy. I've seen it somewhere. If his name isn't Paddy, someone from Derry get in the comments and let me know. But yeah, there's a real different vibe down here. I don't know what it is. I'm just walking along here like with my really bad haircut, but down here is all like wee cool murals. I'm going to try and like maybe see other stuff than murals. Like we'll go to the Derry Girls mural and stuff like that too. But I'm just starting off here. This is my starting point. This is like a famous mural that was another photograph taken that happened during Bloody Sunday. And it was a civil rights march, for anyone that doesn't know. It was a civil rights march where 14 innocent people were killed. Again, people are going to say I'm biased, because people do say it to me, a comment like I'm biased for one thing. That's an actual fact. 14 innocent people were killed. Whether you're Catholic or Protestant, 14 innocent people getting killed anywhere is terrible. And it's actually so good now that we don't have to live that life, you know what I mean? Oh, thankfully them days are basically gone. But there were 14 people that were killed. They were out on a civil rights march, and they were murdered, and the British government ended up apologising. It was actually the same parachute regiment who 6 months before took part in the Bloody Sunday, or the Ballymurphy massacre. It was the same parachute regiment. And then again, you just see some of the murals around here, just like about innocent Bloody Sunday. Do you know what I mean? It's a thing that really dominates this city. It's famous for it, and even everywhere you can just see stickers. And the murals are really nice, and it's just some of it. Like, see one thing, like one thing about this place, see anywhere across this country, it has to be said, see the people doing murals, I'd love to know how you do it. Do you ever see when someone's doing a mural and they're like writing the letter L or they're drawing a triangle and all, and they're like, oh, that's just my wee mark. I'm like, what? How can that wee triangle be a mark for something? It just doesn't make no sense to me. But we'll take a wee stroll through here and see what we can see. And again, I don't know this city at all. I'm not from here. Anytime I'm in there, I'm usually on the drink. Do you know what I mean? I've done like a few tours and stuff, but I really don't know. There's another mural. The murals are unbelievable. But there's loads and loads of tourists about, so we're going to have another wee look about here and see what we can find. This is another mural. So this is what. So that's just basically about the civil rights movement, and then how the fact that like that's why bloody Sunday, because they were all out marching for civil rights, one man, one vote and stuff, and then they end up getting killed. But again, I'm just walking through here. And there's more murals. I really don't know where I am, but there's a museum of free Derry. I wonder if that's a now free one. I'll go in here and have a wee trip and see what we can see. So here we'll have more murals. And this here, I think this would be dedicated to sort of Syria and stuff, because that's free now sharing and all them Syria stuff. But down here it's like, see, even between Republicans, they all seem to be like fighting each other a lot more than they do in Belfast. There seems to be a bigger divide amongst Republicans. But I've just noticed this here in the side of the street. Some really cool photos just in the middle of the street. So I'll let you have a wee look at them. They're actually class. Must be dinner ladies and stuff. There's Mark McGuinness. There's a march. Be good to see. Like, I obviously don't know where all these places are, but I would love to see something like that in Belfast. Like all photos, but in Belfast I'll probably get wrecked. I'm wondering if that's Bernadette McCaskey there we just seen in the mural. And then there's the free Derry corner thing we just seen. So that is pretty cool. All around here it's just like loads and loads and loads of tourists. Just like, but they're all just walking about. Again, I don't really know the crack down here, so I'm just going to walk about. I think we've seen a good bit there now, like the free Derry corner and stuff, so we'll maybe see what else we can see here. I tried to get in that museum, by the way, and I couldn't work out how to get into it, so that's why I didn't go there. Just seen this wee shop, so that means shop at Derry, so that translates obviously as Derry shop, but some of the stuff outside. See if they're alright with me going inside. Still sort of Republican stuff in here. I'm actually on a wee bit of a time limit, so I want to go and see some other stuff. We'll go around to the Derry Girls mural. I'm sure we'll see some people there. Derry has to be the most hilly city as well, about like. I know a wee fella I used to work with, and he told me there's a place up here, I think it's called Chappa or something, and it's like Boojum. I absolutely love Boojum, and apparently it's half the price and it's nicer. I ordered me and him a Boojum before, and he says fuck, Chappa's as well nicer. So I'm actually lost here. I need to get Google Maps out, but I think I've been here before. Yeah, I have. If anyone's ever come to Derry, go in the Potters. It's a great wee bar. Maybe we'll go in for a pint, will we? We'll see what it's like in here. We'll go in and have a wee pint in Potters. See what the crack is. I've just ordered a pint of Guinness for this bar. It's absolutely class. Look, there's all, even like orange order stuff as well. All Republican stuff. Hey, these boys hiding from the waves? No. Only joking. Don't worry, I'm not going to record you. Look at that, that's a fine pint again. It's that cracker. We'll do a wee taste test when it settles. There was loads of people, loads of wee fellas sitting in the bar, so they didn't really want to be recorded. So I'll just sit here away from them. But oh, there's my good mate. There's an old boy I know from Belfast there. Hello Boyle. He's in Say Nothing. He's in loads of different things. He's actually seen a video of him in here. But I really knew him from growing up. Good guy. Good guy. He's flying at the minute. He's in loads of different things. House of Guinness. He's actually in an episode of the Derry Girls as well, but we would have been friends. Pint settled there. It's a good pint. Seven split with G. Cilantro. Terrible attempt. But that's a cracking pint. Jesus, that's tasty. You can even see the dark horn in this bar. It's lethal. Anyone comes to Derry's always says about going to Potters. Scooby spot. I'm actually sweating. It's raining now, I'd say, but it's roasting today too. But we'll sit here for a while. We'll go around Derry Girls mural. I was going to try and go to the Brandy Well. See if we maybe go to the Brandy Well or the GAA ground. Not really sure what much more Derry has to offer. Like, I'm not going to eat something. I'll actually tell you this a story. So I was supposed to go to Dublin today. So I'm going to go to Dublin tomorrow. Yeah, I'm going to put this video out later. So I'm going to go to Dublin tomorrow and visit like the dodgiest places of Dublin. But I was meant to go today and I actually missed my train. I missed my train up and I just seen like there was a bus to Derry and I was like, fuck it, I'll just go to Derry today. Derry's such a spot anyway. I used to work up here, drove up and down every day for like 6 months, worked in the university, came on it. But I'd never like been out and about doing a tours, maybe when I was like 16 or something, but not now, you know what I mean? But it's just full of tourists. The pints are great in here, Potters. I'm going to give that a solid. Give that a solid 8.5 out of 10. Hair is bad, folks. Maybe get a haircut before we go to Dublin tomorrow. We'll see. So, going to finish this pint. Cracking pint. That was lovely. I actually forgot what I'm going to do. Cheers, mate. See you later. Cheerio. What I'm actually going to do is go round to... there was a bonfire here the other night. The other week. Last week, there was a bonfire here. It was the one I was meant to show you. I swear to God, I literally forget everything. So, we'll go and see where this bonfire was. See if there's any damage left. And then we'll go to the Derry Girls mural. Sounds like a plan, everyone. Stick with me. How cool is that bar? Wish I'd have went in there. But we're a 1 pint man today. I am trying to cut down the drinking. I literally have not stopped drinking the whole of July and August. It's partly the reason why I don't post enough vlogs. It's because I'm drinking so much. But again, I'll be losing weight today because Derry is just full of hills. It's just full of random people too. Like, it's definitely a different vibe than Belfast. But I was in the bar, there's a few lads drinking. Didn't want to be on camera, which is fair enough. Like, it's a Thursday at 2 o'clock or something. They're sitting in the bar drinking. I didn't want to be on camera, even though I was on camera. But seeing people just saying, "Oh, they want to be," I was like, sweet, that's it. Doesn't really matter, that's cool. But he said, I was like, "Oh, you must be heading on the way." He's like, "No, single." Like, fucking hell, I was only joking. Like, was what I was at from below. So, like, what would it have been? Fucking, whenever 1600 years ago was, so what, 600 years ago or 500 years ago or whatever, there would have been all wars here. And then obviously, like, anyone knows anything, you're obviously better being on the hill. And then everyone would have been trying to get up there, like 110 or something day feet. And they were trying to get up there. And they were just shooting cannons, like. See, I always wonder, how did they build them walls back in the day? Like, I talked about it before on Gavin's video. Like, how did they build churches? how do the first people know how to build the bridge? You know what I mean? It's just, I don't know if it's just me, but like, how do people know how to do stuff for the first time? Like, even the camera, right? I'm recording myself on a camera. Who was the first person to call a camera? And like, why is a camera called the camera, and a car called the car, and a car not called the camera, and a camera not called the car? Do you know what I mean? These are the thoughts that go through my head. I definitely need diagnosed with ADHD. So this is obviously just going to bring me back to where I already was. The whole point I came down here was to see part of that bonfire. My watch is telling me where to go here, so I had to go left, but I'm back where I started. The Free Derry corner. And I knew I was walking towards this way for a reason, but I just forgot. I was down to see the bonfire. We'll go down and see if there was any damage. It was a proper controversial bonfire, like. It was all on the news and all. So I'll explain a wee bit when I get down here. Found out where the bonfire was. It was on the Lackey Road. I should have already knew that because I had googled it, but I'm just going to show you. So what happened was the bonfire was originally built, and then the cops came and like obviously contractors, and they lifted the bonfire off where it originally was. So what they've done is they put it on the middle of the road and blocked the whole road. I'm almost sure this is it. Like, surely it is. You can see all the nails and everything. That's where the bonfire was, and that's why the road's like that. And it was controversial enough. Like, there was a lot of people saying, why did they take down our bonfire and not take down like loyalist bonfires? I have to be honest, like, me personally, I would love to see the bonfire on both sides, but what I can't ever agree with is, like, I can't agree with burning flags. Like, it annoys me when I see the tricolour getting burnt, and I don't really think that the bonfires, like the bonfire on the 15th of August, I'm almost sure that's to represent like something to do with the Mary, like of the Catholic faith. Like, I don't see why there needs to be flags and all burnt. Or like even burning like ones that, like, even Michelle Neal, like who would be like a Republican, they're burning her, and then you're burning all ones saying, like, putting up saying kill all Huns and all. I don't agree with that. Like, I wouldn't need to burn someone else's flag to make me feel any more Irish. And I would like to think that people are like who are see themselves as British will get to a stage where they don't see the need to burn my flag. It doesn't make you any more Irish, or doesn't make you any more British to be burning like an Irish flag. You know what I mean? But that's just my personal opinion. I'm okay with bonfires happening as long as there's like no anti-social behaviour at it and all that type of caper. But for me, if they're going to happen, let's burn them without like burning someone else's flag. You don't need to do that. I don't think so anyway. For me, that's my personal opinion on both sides. Let the bonfires happen. Yeah, you could actually make a really good deal of it. You could put bouncy castles and stuff like that there. But when there's that anti-social element to it, where like fights and all that there, it's just not for me. I'm burning other people's flags. I don't need to burn a Union Jack for me to be feel any more Irish. And I know plenty of people who are British. They don't need to burn the Irish tricolour to make themselves feel more British. Just my personal opinion. I was actually trying to contact like the organisers of it to see if I could get them for an interview, but I couldn't get in contact with them. But right, let's go. Next time we'll see each other will be at the Derry Girls mural. Oh, I just walked through it. Bad luck for life. But I crashed here on the way home. My way down to the find where the bonfire was, I came across this here, and I'm wondering if that's where this wee boy lived. But what's it say? 11 years old. He was 11 years old and he was killed by a plastic bullet. I don't know if he lived in there or what, but pretty mad. Thankfully, again, I know what I said, them days are gone. Mostly gone. We rat here and there and stuff like that, but mostly gone. But like an 11-year-old getting shot dead, like my nephew's 11. I couldn't even picture like anything like that ever happening to him. Do you know what I mean? It would destroy you. You wonder how these people get past life after it. What's happening, you probably notice a wee change in the glasses. I actually have my Ray-Ban Meta glasses on, my new ones, because I lost mine, because I'm an idiot. And I actually still think they're in my house somewhere, but I just can't find them. But we are now at the famous Derry Girls mural. So, anyone, like, my dad's a tour guide and he says everyone comes over and they talk about Derry Girls and like how far away is Derry from Belfast. See, the thing is, see Derry Girls, I'm not going to steal this on you Derry people, because I know like obviously it's a show at your city, but most of it, not most of it, I don't know most of it, like, but a lot of it was filmed in Belfast. Like, I know for a fact that what do you call it, the blonde one in it, Saoirse Monica Jackson or something her name is in real life, her gaff in it is in New Barnsley, almost sure it's hers. Is her name Michelle in it? But her house is in Belfast. But when people come, like, even the shop and all is in White Rock. Like, her house is in New Barnsley, and then there's a shop in it, and it's in White Rock, like 2 minutes away from where I live. And people don't realise that a load of it was filmed in Belfast. Again, I'm not going to steal the credit for it because it's all about Derry, and it's actually a class show. They should bring out a movie for it, like one more, like, you know, like a further on one. The ending of it was so good. It was class. Good show. And your girl, actually, she's in, the blonde one's in The City Is Ours now, which is coming out soon. Don't even know why I'm talking about that, but for anyone, if you're not from Belfast or Derry and you're watching this, I highly doubt it anyway, you can come to Belfast as well and see all the Derry Girl houses and all the vantage points. But again, if you want the real Derry Girls experience, I suppose you have to go to Derry. I'm going to go to the Peace Bridge. So yeah, I'm now. I think there's a big Peace Bridge around the corner from me, so we're going to see it. My eyes look so swollen with these glasses on. It looks like I'm crying. Go ahead. There you go. Your ears are clean. You must have cleaned them, did you? What's your name?
Darren.
Pierce. Nice to meet you, mate.
Pierce,
You just having a wee beer in the street today?
I'm going to my ma's shortly.
And you've lived here your whole life?
Yeah, well, yes.
Aye. And what's the plans today, Ian?
Just down to my mum's. We turn back to the city later on.
Will you go down and have a wee drink in her house?
Well, I don't want to have anything, but
Get it in, these, sure, what harm are you doing?
I don't know who I'm talking to.
Don't worry, it's sure I told you I'm Pierce. Here. Old city's busy a day, isn't it? What would the helicopter be up for? You haven't a clue? Here, and are you all good in the hood anyway?
Everything's good, yes.
I'll see you later, Ian.
Yes.
Nice to meet you, bro.
Okay,
Alright, Darren, wasn't it?
Yes.
You have a great day, mate.
Right here.
See you later, buddy. Again, the people are friendly as anything as well. That wee fella, he actually just called me over and asked me, like, was I a doctor? And then he said to me, could he be on camera and all? And I was just like, aye, sweet. So I got the camera out and he was like, right, put it in my ear. You know what I mean? So, bit of crack. I'll talk to anyone. You know what I mean? People like that are just sound. But the Guildhall I was talking about there, wasn't it? The Guildhall, I think that would be like the waterfront in Belfast. I'm going to compare everything to Belfast, but there's a big museum here. Don't know what that is for. Derry Girls experience now. Again, all hills. Everything's hills. All into the shop, and look, you can just lift your own mix up. No pick mix back home, but you can't just walk in and lift your own stuff. You know what I mean? That's pretty good stuff, like. You know what I mean? Because I had to go in and get something nice out there, drinking that stinking sparkling water. I'm just walking towards the Peace Bridge now. And again, even now, this day and age, right? I don't know if I'm stupid, but how does people know how to build the bridges? Like how do you get that first bit of concrete into the water? Look at it. Like, look at that bridge. It opened in 2011, but like, see this here. How do you get that in the water? Someone in the comments. I used to work in building sites for 3-4 years. Like, you think I know things like this? Well, well, it wasn't the best like on building sites to be honest, but how do they get it in there? Like how do they get it into the water? It's actually class. It's nice. It's a Peace Bridge. And it's good. It's a good wee bridge now. Don't know if it's good as our one in Belfast going towards the Odyssey. Anyone from Derry is going to hate this video because I just keep bigging Belfast up. But I love Derry. Derry's a spot. I used to love years ago. My mate went to university in Magee University, and I went up and met him one time. I worked. I didn't go to university until I was like 24 or something. And so I worked, so I had money. Like me and my other mate went up, we had money, and we went up to their student accommodation. We brought a big carrier with us, and then we went into a nightclub. What was a nightclub called? Sugar. It was a Wednesday night in Sugar, and we walked in. Me and my mate went straight to the bar. But see, before we got there, they were all down the drinks like mad. But we just didn't realise that because they're students, that they had no money, so they just had to beat all the drink into them. And then when they went into the bar, they didn't even have money for a drink, so they were all just sitting like dancing like mad on the dance floor without even drinking. So I think me and my mate Kel, I think we took one for the team that night and bought them all a few drinks like. But the bridge is class. We'll walk onto it here. I just talk pure mumbo jumbo on this channel, don't I, sometimes? Sometimes you don't even realise that. At the start I used to be dead nervous, like talking to the camera. There's no cameraman. But look, like, this is it here really. And I want to know, see that there? How did that get there? That's obviously the foundation of it all. How did that get there? It's a class bridge. And you have one side of the city and the other side. Does look pretty cool, like. See, one thing I have to ask, see in Belfast, there's like West Belfast, North Belfast, South and East. Is it like on Derry? Do people say like, oh, I know they say South Derry, because I know people that live there. But what about like the rest of Derry? Is there like North Derry or East Derry? You know what I mean? Let me know in the comments if anyone knows. I doubt there's actually will, but if anyone knows, give me a shout. So we will end the vlog there. Can everyone please like, subscribe? Thanks for watching. Today we're in the city of Derry. I was a wee bit rushed because I run out of time, but thank you for all the support. Next video, we're going to be in Dublin. We're going to visit the dangerous parts of Dublin. We're going to go to parts where there's been murders, stuff like that. But again, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and tune in for more. Up the Piercy Wearsey. Yeehaw!